Good morning. My faith story begins in the Word of God. From the Bible it says in John 15:5, I am the vine, you're the branches. He who abides in me and I in him, he bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. And this painting that I just finished illustrates, apart from him, you can do nothing. So what do you see? Well, you see a lamp and a plug. And is the lamp lit? No, it's not. It's not providing light. It's just sitting in the darkness. And I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but sort of in this area here, kind of raised up out of the painting, is a wall plug where the lamp is to be plugged in. And around the outside of this painting represents the electricity that is in the wall where you plug the lamp in. Now, the colors here represent a lot because this painting illustrates, apart from him, we don't produce light, even though we're a lamp. And so, how does the lamp produce the light? When you plug it in, it is the electricity you find in the wires in the wall. And this electricity in this painting, all the colors mean something. The red is the blood of Christ that he shed for us so that we can have that relationship with him. And the green represents growing in him, understanding him more, growing as a person like him. The yellow represents that we are to be a light. That's the light. And the gold, there's a gold paint here also, that represents his kingdom, because his kingdom has come. And so this painting reminds me that, yes, I'm a lamp, but unless I'm plugged into him, I don't produce any light. And this was so obvious from a story from my own life. When I was a student, I was from the north, and at spring break time, we would go down to Florida. And it's kind of boring in Florida. There's lots of students all on the beaches, and there's really nothing to do. And a Christian organization I was with would go around, take surveys, and try to begin conversations about God and how you could know him through Jesus Christ. And so I was doing that. But it became obvious after a couple of days. I really felt like I was this lamp. I was there, I was a Christian, I was trying to live the Christian life on my own. And apart from him, you really can't do that. You really don't shine. So I went off and I just asked him. I just began praying. And that's a humbling experience because you have to humble yourselves before him and say, I can't do this, Father. Please have someone realize how much you love them through me. Please use me. Forgive me for trying to do this on my own. So the next day I go out, and it was after a concert. I went up to a girl. We were instructed to go up and talk to them, see what they thought about the concert where they shared Christ. And I went up to her and I said, you know, what'd you think? And we started this conversation. And at the end of it, she just was amazed at how you could know God. She was really open. And I said, would you like to make this decision to trust him? And she said, I don't think I'm quite ready. But then she said a most amazing thing. She said, I realize that you love me, that he loves me through you. And that was my prayer. I was overwhelmed what the difference had been. So then as we were walking away, my friends and I just began praying to him and saying, Father, if someone could realize how much you love them, and if it's your will, I just ask that you'd have someone really make that decision where I could see that happen. And so we went to a place and my friends said, let's get something to eat. It was, I think, a steak and shake. And there were just tons of students everywhere. And so we just asked this couple if we could sit with them, and I sat next to the girl, and we began a conversation. I said, "Where are you from?" And she said, "Wisconsin," and we began talking, and for some reason she said to me, "Why are you here?" And I began talking to her and telling her, "Well, you know, I came down here just to talk to people about God, take surveys, see what they think." And she said, "Do you have that little pamphlet that explains how you can know Jesus Christ?" I was like, "Whoa, yeah, I do." And she said, "Could you share it with me?" And so I got it out and we went through it. And at the end of it, this girl just said, "I'm ready. I really want to know him." So in the middle of Steak and Shake, we bowed and I said, "Just in your heart pray what I pray." And she prayed to receive Christ. She hugged me. "Thank you so much for sharing with me." And as I walked away, I realized, oh, all the power of God, all the electricity is in the wall. And if we plug into that, He can do amazing things through us. So I encourage you, as the verse says, "I'm the vine, you're the branches. He who abides in me, and I in him, he bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing." Thank you.